I'm Todd Grisham. Making his way to the ring, it is Vladimir Klitschko. The 1996 Olympic gold medalist makes his way to the ring. If you were to sculpt your perfect heavyweight champion, this might be what he looks like. Up against them, Zhang Zheli. This fighter may have the best punching power in all of boxing.
Look at the weight. How much weight are you going to give away in a fight?
The fighters are in the ring. It's time for the official introductions. Here's the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Kyiv, Ukraine, here is the Olympic gold medalist and the longtime unified heavyweight champion of the world, known as Dr. Steel Hammer, introducing Vladimir Klitschko. Fighting out of the blue corner, hailing from Zhoukou, China, introducing the Big Bang, Zhang Zheli.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Which fighter will say no mas? Good counter punching. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That counter shot lands. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
And he misses with that straight left. Zhang is in trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Klitschko in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Sets him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go.
And there's the bell to start round 2. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. Misses with the straight left. Through the straight left, but it won't score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
you're fine to the counter punching, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think this way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And the Big Bang just got banged. They've avoided catastrophe there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Gong is in trouble. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Come on, you're switching up. Get out there.
Work out there, the jab's working nice. Those 1-2s straight down the middle.
Need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back up.
On to the third. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is not...
The legend Klitschko is on the canvas. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods took him out. One, two, three, four, five. Come to me.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Good defense blocking that right uppercut. How about that time counter shot? Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
And he misses with that straight left. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? And he misses with that straight left. Nice defense there to stop the right hook. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Can make or break a fighter.
Come on, you're letting back into the fight. You're much better than this guy.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back. The jab.
Keep boxing back together. Put him back on in this round.
Here we go to the fourth round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff there.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Well done with that counter shot. That hook was off target. A perfect counter shot. And the Big Bang just got banged. Down goes the Big Bang. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
I've got to see that again.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Smart.
Okay, now you're letting back into the fight that round. You don't want to lose this fight.
Good shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab. And don't get...
And there's the bell to start round 5. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
His stamina is off the charts. That he doesn't run out of gas. Good counter punch. They block the left there. Nice counter shot. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these. Did you see that? Zhang is in trouble. It appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. And the big bang just got banged. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
This is when you talk about championship material.
They got through there. Good work out there.
Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths.
I'm missing. Great work. Stay focused. Don't lean back into the
Breathe. You got complacent. The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there.
There's the bell for round 6. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Punch, counter punch. I want to think of holding on here for a minute. He misses with that straight left. Punch caught him clean. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
punch himself out, though. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Catch and shoot. Those counter punches have to hurt. Do you believe what we are seeing? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
There's a lot on the line here.
Sets him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? I need you to focus on what you do.
Be smart, otherwise you'll see it.
And there's the belt for round 7. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
And down goes the Big Bang. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Oh, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's time for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. That big hook doesn't land. They exchange punches. Perfect final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown is going to be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
The right hand's beautiful, that's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through cap.
Good work out there, the jab's working nice. Those 1-2s straight down.
Be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, win the round on your
Back into the fight, great round. You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
It's the one who draw.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. And that will do it. What a victory. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Oh, what a shot! What a shot! You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.